Some quick updates primarily on the NFT drop that's going to be coming up. Basically, we are switching things around a little bit. So initially the NFT drop was going to be, you would stake your Libra into different staking pools and you would get a chance to earn an NFT based on how much you staked, how long you staked them for, etc. But we're going to get rid of that as the mechanics for minting. I think the biggest reason being is just that there's so many steps there involved, and I think it really alienates a lot of people who maybe are interested in the NFTs or want to get into the project in general, because there's just a lot of steps that you have to go through in order to get an NFT. So this way, instead, what we're going to do is we're going to mint them the way that pretty much every other NFT platform does it. You'll come to our website, you'll connect your wallet, you'll mint your NFT, you'll pay the minting fee. So right now the minting fee we're thinking is probably going to be like 0.2 BNB, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but we're going to go with what the averages are for most NFT platforms, for NFT projects. And we're just going to kind of go with that. So yeah, you'll pay the fee, you'll mint your NFT, and then it's randomized. You'll get an NFT, randomized rarity, randomized perks, randomized traits, things like that. So some of the perks, for example, that we're going to have there. So all NFTs will give you access to a private Discord channel. In that channel, there'll be a lot of different perks just for being in that channel alone, but it'll be basically private access to that channel. There'll be some perks that give you boosts on your staking. There'll be some NFTs that give you boosts on your farming rewards. There'll be NFTs that get you guaranteed allocation to our Launchpad projects. So once our Launchpad launches, if you have that NFT, you'll get a guaranteed allocation to the Launchpad project. We're going to have perks that give you a first look at the RPG game. You'll be able to beta test it with us. You'll get a producer credit as well on the game itself. Lots of different perks. So tons of different perks, tons of different utilities for these NFTs. And those utilities too, they're going to kind of like as the rarity goes up, the NFT utility will get more and more rare and more like exclusive. So that's basically how we're going to do it. And then the plan for right now as well is to probably mint it on Polygon. Reason for that is that Polygon has compatibility with OpenSea. So we do want to keep it to OpenSea just because of that secondary market, because for BSC, there's not really a huge secondary market for NFTs. OpenSea is where all the volume's at. And then Polygon you can still benefit from the lower transaction fees, the lower gas fees and things like that. And then another thing too, so we want there to be a marketplace for the NFTs. OpenSea is where the volume is, because we want those royalties to funnel in as well. Because another thing we're going to be doing with the royalties that are earned from NFTs, so the royalties that go to actual Libra itself, we're going to start distributing those out to NFT holders and Libra holders as well. So a lot of the royalties will be pushed back into the community's hands. So there's that. And then also for the minting fees as well. So this is a big one. For the minting fees, a minimum of 30%, but it'll probably be between 30 to 50% of the minting fees that come in are going to be used to buy back the token. And then when we buy back that token, the Libra token, we're either going to burn it or we'll lock it up for 60 days and then we'll let the community decide what we want to do with it. But yeah, I mean, if we sell out, the hope will be that we'll be able to do, $150,000 buyback on Libra tokens themselves, and then potentially burn those all from the supply. Or, if you guys decide something else, we can do that as well. But the biggest thing is going to be using the profits to buy back and burn the token. So again, that'll help the floor price and things like that as well. So those are the biggest things. Another thing I should mention, because a lot of people wanted to make sure, if they're Libra holders, that they actually get an NFT. So the NFTs will be available first to Libra holders. So you'll connect your wallet if you have a certain amount of Libra in your wallet. We'll probably keep it low, like 1,000 Libra, maybe 1,500 Libra, something like that. But if you have a certain amount of Libra in your wallet, you'll connect your wallet and you'll be able to get first dibs on minting those NFTs. And then if they're not sold out, they go to the general public as well. So yeah, that's basically that on the NFTs. For the rest of the month, we should have the swap on AVAX or Avalanche and Polygon live as well. We have a partnership coming up with Indacoin. So Indacoin is a fiat-crypto on-ramp. So We're going to be partnering with them, and with them, you'll be able to use your credit card or your bank account to buy Libra directly. You'll also be able to buy other cryptos as well. So you'll be able to buy BNB, you'll be able to buy AVAX, you'll be able to buy Matic, tons of different cryptos you'll be able to buy directly with your credit card or bank account. So again, just kind of helps out. It cuts out one step for new users. V2 of the farms, I think will be ready by next month. Most likely they'll be ready this quarter. I'm hoping for next month. We're doing a total revamp of the UI and UX as well. So the contracts themselves are pretty much done. It's just the front end that we're going to be revamping. We got a couple other partnerships to announce as well. Some projects we're working with who are going to be like our inaugural farming as a service projects. So we'll have other farms for V2 that won't be Libra based. It'll be other projects, farms, and you'll be able to earn rewards in those tokens. What else? And then governance as well. We're still kind of messing around with governance. Not entirely sure if we want to use like a secondary party to do the governance, where you just connect your wallet and then Libra holders get to vote, or if we want to have like our own interface for it, but leaning more towards having our own interface. But yeah, so lots of stuff coming up in quarter 1. Should have some beta vaults as well for the stablecoin. So that's another thing I should mention for some of the NFT perks. Some of the NFTs will grant you instant access to the stablecoin vaults. So, you know, the stablecoin vaults will have a minimum and maximum, but there'll be a maximum amount of Libra that can be deposited. But if you have one of these NFTs, you're basically guaranteed to get into those stablecoin vaults if you have the NFT with that perk. So yeah, that's what we have coming up. Ask us any questions you have in the Telegram. You know, Josh and I are there every day. The admins are there every day as well. So I hope this clears up some things with the NFT platform or the NFT drop. Again, I think it's going to be a lot more beneficial, specifically short term as well, because we will be using those fees to buy back Libra. And then it'll just, it'll give a lot more access to the NFTs for other people as well. So really looking forward to it. The NFT drop will be next month. So there's not a firm date, but it'll be next month. Originally, we were going to have the staking pools open this month, but those staking pools, you're going to have to stake for at least 14 days anyway. So the actual NFT minting wouldn't have happened until the beginning of February. So I'll have a firm date soon, but yeah, it'll be next month that the NFT drops. So yeah, keep staking those Libra. You know, they're going to go a long way for the NFTs and then also for the stablecoin platform as well. So thanks for sticking around. Again, you can ask us any questions in the Telegram.